Okay, this video is to address the problem with people having hacked players. Earlier I had mentioned that the boxes that I had gotten with the ME2 here wasn't hacked, but I guess I had some responses from people buying this and some of them were hacked. Unfortunately, I've had my, deal of hacked players in and of itself, and it does suck. However, that makes me not trust eBay anymore, and since I haven't been trusting eBay anymore and just kind of copped down and decided to get a wholesale account to buy them directly from China, it takes a little bit longer to get, sometimes 2-3.5 weeks, but I have not had any problems with my players here. They come in a different box, a black box, and they come with all the same things, although on these they don't have the ME2 player on the back, and it's pretty much the same deal, except it has a little bit different menus and everything like that. However, they say they are 2 gig players, and they are. The ME2 version that I have that I've been showing everybody online is not hacked, and apparently some people have players that are the ME2, so I'm very sorry for saying that these aren't hacked. To my experience, the ones that I have are not. And I do sell these to other people, and I make sure that I test them before I sell them here, so to make sure that my customers do not have any that are hacked. And the way that I do that is I will show you. I have a different laptop here with a Mp4 player, as we can see, and I have it hooked up. So let's go to my computer, and I will show you that the players I have are not hacked. So I've formatted this. We're going to go to properties, and it's going to tell me that I have used space 183 gigabytes, 1.83, which is almost 2, and 63 megabytes free. And the reason why I do this, and let me show you so you know I'm not pulling a fast one on you. I have this black one here connected to the side of the computer. That's all I have here. Let me unplug this so you know that I'm not trying to dick you around. Let me put this down, and you can see that I have nothing else attached to the laptop but the power cord itself. Okay? And then on here I don't even have USB ports on this side. So let's open this back up, and I will plug it back in to where it was supposed to be. Here we go. It lit up. It says it's connecting, and it wants to know if I want to open it as a folder, but I already have it opened. But just for the sake of showing you that this isn't hacked, I will open the folder. Here we go. And on here, the way I test them is, this says Extreme Martial Arts. This is a DVD rip into an MPEG file, and this can't even be played on the player itself, but I do this to show you that I have fit a 1.83 gigabyte file on here that plays with no problem. Where did I get that? I got that from my desktop over here. That is the same thing, Extreme Martial Arts, okay? And this thing is also 1.83 gigabytes. To show you that I am not lying at all, let's play this. Okay, and as we can see, it's still playing. Go to the middle of it, still playing. Go to the very middle of it, and it's still playing fine. Go all the way to the end of it, and it's playing fine. So that is playing from my hard drive. Let's take that off. Now, let's go over here. File is 1.83, correct? Let's click this, and we are on E, and just to show you again, my MP4 player is drive E. Okay? If I unplug this, the E goes away. It's not there. Okay? If I plug it back in, there we go. It's there again. So, I'm going to open it. 1.83 gigabyte movie. Okay? So we're going to play that from the player. Nice, and it's playing, okay? So we'll put it on the middle.
The spear takes the direct line of attack,
To the end.
Matt's past is just a distant memory.
All the way to the end. 1 hour and 31 minutes on a big DivX file here. So I will close this, and that proves it. How on earth can I have a player that has a file that's 1.83 gigabytes play fine. Okay? So the players that I put online are not hacked, okay? And the reason for them being hacked is, unfortunately, the sellers don't even know that much about them being hacked, because in China, they were only for a time to be able to get a hold of 256 megabytes, 512 megabytes, and 1 gig memories, the flash memory. Apple Incorporated went over there and bought the manufacturers that made those so that they can put the same flash chips inside the MP4 player into the real iPods. So they took the monopoly over in China and bought up all the manufacturers that make this. So for a time, the people who are making the ME2s and all these other MP4 players were only able to get a hold of that. Now, unfortunately, they weren't marketed as that. They were marketed as 2 gigabytes, 4 gigabytes, and when you format it, you see that you only have 256 or 512. It's hacked. It sucks, I know. But it was for a very short time, so it could have been thousands, could have been in like the 20,000 range, even the 50,000 range, that a lot of them were hacked. Now, the people who are ordering these and selling them, some are hacked, some are not. In my case, my ME2 player is not hacked. I have enough MP3 files on here that's way more than a gig, and all of them play fine. Okay, so I got out lucky, and this one was not hacked. But just like some of you out there, I have gotten some that were hacked, and I have had my pitfalls too, and I had to eat up the cost of the price, which sucks. And I thought it only came into the big boxes of them. But so now you know. It was only recently until the Chinese were able to get a hold of the chips and remanufacture them to where they can come out to 1 gigs, 2 gigs, 4 gigs, 8 gigs, what have you. But not all of them are hacked. Not every single one of them are. In fact, some of the people that are getting them from eBay, and that's where it seems to be coming from a lot of the time, is the reason why I don't even buy from eBay anymore. I buy from a wholesaler online, and it takes a little bit longer to get, but, you know, I had to do myself a favor so that I wouldn't get any hacked ones. So I hope that answers your question. And if there's any other question, you know, again, I'm very sorry for the people who did get this, and they were hacked. Unfortunately, you either got had by the people who are selling them if they known that they were hacked, and if not, you know, hopefully they can exchange it for one that is. So I hope I explained a few things, but just know that not all of them are, and it's very unfortunate that some of these people were getting them. So I'm sorry about that, and if anybody has any questions on any of my players being hacked, please let me know, and I will make a video about anything, any way to prove that they're not. Ask me to do anything in the video and I will do it. So just to debunk the myth that I'm not trying to promote any certain brand, if anybody has any more information on the subject, please tell me and I will go through that and I will post it out. So there you have it, and you know, please keep me informed as well. Thank you.